Welcome back to Fearless Fairs Fires. So as you've already seen by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a tool haul. So there it is, all laid out. This has been mostly collected in March and a bit in April, but I'll basically run through and show you what I got. We'll probably go from cheapest to most expensive here. So first off, the cheapest, I picked up this Craftsman 14-inch quarter-inch drive extension. So, I thought that would be quite helpful. I've used it a couple times actually since I've got it. Really handy. So, I don't get much Craftsman stuff just because I'm kind of pissed that they're still in China, but they seem to be kind of getting towards going to the US, so I got that. Second thing I got was these Pittsburgh Pro, or no, they're just Pittsburgh calipers. They're just dial calipers, and so simple enough, but I've been needing them, and they're accurate enough for all the stuff that I'm doing. Alright, next thing I got were these heavy duty, or basically they're miniature bolt cutters, and these are by Crescent. These were actually the same price as the dial calipers, and they've come in handy so far. As you can see, I've already put some wear on them. And then the next thing I got past that was these Nippicks. I picked up these, I saw them at Lowe's, and I saw that Lowe's was carrying them, so I wanted to see if they were the same quality as the other Nippicks. So I picked up a pair. I've used them a fair bit so far, and they seem to be working well. And I got them also to replace my Harbor Freight Klein cutters, which I've already had to replace twice. So hopefully these will, well, not hopefully, these will be a lot better than those. I guess I should have started here because this was completely free. So Klein, they have their tradesman club where you could basically go and play a little game every month, and you can earn points to then put towards buying some free products from them, or buying their products for free that they have on their tradesman program. So pick these up through that. Alright, now coming over, I believe these were the next cheapest. These are the Tekton hex drive, or the hex sockets. Everyone has a different name for these, but I got these. These were $40, because previously I've had my Huskies, and these things are always breaking. I even replaced this one with a Lyle because I was just tired of them always breaking. So I picked up a Tekton to hopefully see if that, spending $50 will hopefully last longer, and that these will maybe be a little bit higher quality than the Huskies. If not, then I'll have to fess up and buy some Snap-ons, or something even more expensive than that. I think the next most expensive thing was this. I think this was about $50 as well. This is for the soft seals and the really hard seals to get put in on hydraulic cylinders. So they're basically seal twisters. And I've already got my name on most of my stuff, as you can see there, my markings, so if I get ripped off, I can figure out if those are my tools or not. I can't remember if these are or not the most expensive, but now we're just kind of going off. I picked these Capri extra long box end wrenches. I got the standard sizes first because I mostly work with standard sized tools on heavy equipment, but I'll be picking up the metric soon enough. All right. I also picked up this Carlyle. So this is from Napa. The Carlyle, the adjustable flex head pry bar. So you can lock it in all the different positions. And I think this thing measures out at about 24 inches, but I can tell you that for sure. Bend you guys down here so you can actually see. So here's the start of my tape. You can't quite see the end of my tape, but it measures from the very tip, from being extended out like this. It measures at 27 inches. From the joint here where it pivots, it is 24 inches. So pick that up. We'll see, how well it works or not works. But I've heard very good things about them, so that's why I decided to pick myself up one. And I've been kind of needing one for the last couple of days I've been using them. I also went ahead and picked up an Aircat angled die grinder. I think this one was 60 or so bucks said and done. I picked it up off of Amazon. Very, very quiet. I've used this thing already a couple of times. Very, very, very quiet. I really like how quiet it is. Just really high quality. You can just hear it when you're spooling it up. It just sounds really good. All right, next one I picked up is this Nebo Flashlight. Or there we go, Nebo. This one is the Switch X, the red line Switch X. So this one, I'll go run through the features of this real quick. So you have 4x zoom. So as you can see there, as I open it up, the LED gets a lot bigger. So 4x zoom on that. So right now this is super wide, and then you can then narrow it down. As you can even see on the camera, you can see how it zooms. The other neat thing is that it glows in the dark. So if you're working in a dark setting and you drop your flashlight down, a little bit of glow in the dark will come out and show where your flashlight is if you can't see it because of a low light setting. Switch X, why it's named the Switch X is because of this fancy button here, as you can see. The taller button here, or the straight cut one, is the on and off button. So as you can see, on, off. And then the hatched cut one, or the one with the little dots on it, is the mode. So you can go from low to high, and then you press it twice and you get a strobe, and then you hold it down and it goes into what they call turbo mode, which is super bright. So as you can maybe see there, you can go and then turbo mode, pretty bright. So pick this one up. Hopefully, I think it will be a very good flashlight. I've already used it a bit this weekend on a camping trip, and the battery lasts an extremely long time. So we'll see how well it holds up. All right, next one that I got is, I do not have the wrenches in here because I've already put them in an organizer in my toolbox, but I got from V8 Tools. I got let me grab them out here. I picked up their service wrench set. So this is the largest wrench out of their service wrench set, which is 1 5/8". I can show you guys how they look in the case when you get them from I picked these up off of Amazon. So that's the 1 5/8". They fit actually really nice in that case. So I got 3/4 up to 1 5/8". For getting in those kind of small spots. I opted to buy cheaper wrenches than say actually getting like Martin brand service wrenches, because this you can put a fair bit of torque on, but I mean this little handle you're not going to be getting that ridiculous amount of torque on it. So, you know, I didn't need to buy the most expensive set of wrenches for the use that they're going to be going through. And so these have a, I'm not sure what type of finish you would call this, but it's kind of a golden colored finish. It's not chrome, but you know, we'll see how well they work out. I'm excited to put these to use soon. But then I also got, I got the standard, as you can see, so 1.5" down to not inch, just 3/4. And then I also got the metric set that technically goes up to the equivalent of 2" in metric size. So that would be 50mm. So this goes from 20mm up to 50mm. And let me grab out the biggest and the smallest of these wrench set to show you. So these are under the brand Extreme Torque. I sadly could not find the Extreme Torque, their standard set of these. So I was a little disappointed. That's why I went the V8 tools. These are the next one that kind of popped up. But these ones do have a chrome finish. Quite chintzy, I will have to admit. But you know, it will keep the rust off pretty well. So there's 50mm. There's 20mm. So we'll have to try these out. So, and that pretty much finishes up for this tool haul. I don't have a price on everything, but if you guys have any questions, just hit me up in the comments below, and I can maybe give you a part number or like a link to something if you want to buy it your own. But they're pretty straightforward on this. The Aircat, that's a half-horse Aircat, but pretty much everything is straightforward enough. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And probably the next video will be a toolbox tour of my toolboxes. Thank you. See you next time.